404 filter not found podcast loading now.
Hi, everybody. This is 404 Filter Not Found podcast. I am Victoria, and I planned absolutely nothing.
I've also not planned anything.
And then we have Kelso.
Kelso planned way too much. So
We love that
the
because
three of
we are
us.
massively unprepared.
We love
That's
that.
true.
We
But
love
you
an
know what?
organized queen.
I got you. But my topics are always like so weird. Like it's just like weird anecdotes of my life. So I mean,
Yeah.
Listen, I love that.
I just had it in my brain of maybe being like, let's talk about pumpkin spice. Let's go basic white girl. If we need a palate cleanser after one of your weird ones, we're just gonna start talking about pumpkin spice.
I am fully,
Love that.
like, the second September started, I am fully in the pumpkin spice game.
Same.
pumpkin spice chai. Delicious.
The
Yes.
Chobani pumpkin spice creamer, I hesitate to recommend it to all one of our viewers. Because I don't want it to be sold out.
Influencer.
Like, I bought so much pumpkin spice stuff today because I went and I got pumpkin spice premier protein shakes so I can make my pumpkin spice coffee. And I also got like chai concentrate so I can make like a pumpkin spice protein chai. And that sounds really good.
We love a healthy queen.
Like, I'm going to be swole as fuck. I also
Swole as
bought
fuck,
like way
basic as
too
fuck.
many candles because Bath and Body Works had like their sale on their 3-wick candles. So I bought
missed
a
that.
leaves. I got pumpkin apple.
Basic girl fall.
I know. I love this for me.
So good.
And then I went to Trader Joe's, and Trader
Oh.
Joe's is like land of the pumpkin spice.
It's Mecca for pumpkin.
It
Yes.
is.
Trader Joe's knows how to do a seasonal item.
I used to live
True.
like a couple of blocks from a Trader Joe's, and I miss it so much.
Mhm.
And I used to, especially when I lived alone, like my grocery bill was like $70.
Yeah.
But then I had to like
Someone's
get married and have a baby and move out of Dallas.
And now it's like even more expensive for
I know.
like your groceries. Like, damn.
But like I saw somebody reviewing their pumpkin spice sheet cake, and I could fuck with that right now.
Ooh, that sounds so good. I didn't really buy that much food, but like they had a lot of like body care. So I got like a pumpkin spice hand cream, and that smells really good. And then I got 2 more candles at Trader Joe's because I needed small
I
candles.
heard their body care products are super slay.
I didn't know
Yeah.
they made candles.
They
Yeah.
snooze.
Their candles are like really good and they're pretty cheap because like you can get like because it's like $4 for a pretty good sized candle. Like it's not like a giant candle, but it's like it's a good size for like $4. So I got those for my candle warmer because the Bath and Body Works 3-wick candles are too big for the candle warmer, but I use the candle warmer as like my lamp in my room. So if I'm gonna have it on for my lamp, I might as well have a candle on so it smells nice.
I do.
But I got
You
little.
would think that a candle warmer they would make it fit. Like the Bath and Body Works 3-wicks are like the most infamous candle that's out there.
yeah,
Right.
it's just like ever so slightly too big.
They're thick.
Ew.
Yeah, they're like a girthy candle.
They are
So-
very girthy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna like have my Bath and Body Works ones that I actually burn. And then the little Trader Joe's ones that I put under the light bulb to be warmed.
I have a little
Fragranced.
I have a little fragrance oil that I keep in my car that I like will sometimes like I have a little thing that hangs from my rear view mirror that like I could put the oil on the
Ooh,
thing.
nice.
My husband hates it
Why?
because he thinks it smells bad, and I'm like, it's pumpkin spice. Let me live.
We riot at dawn.
Let me be a
Unacceptable.
basic ass white girl, okay?
I'm like, God forbid I enjoy myself in the pickup line. Fuck you.
Right? Like as soon because I'm from Rhode Island, so as soon as like I started being able to buy pumpkin spice lattes from Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, that was going through my veins. Like, give me happiness.
No, like as soon as, because I live in Texas, so it takes it takes quite a while for us to start feeling the fall vibes. But the second the leaf on the tree turns slightly yellow, and
Yeah.
my birthday's early September, so like
Happy birthday.
thanks, Queen. My birthday was 7 a week ago. I don't even know.
Yeah, but for the podcast sake, I told you happy birthday in person, but this is my happy birthday
In
on the
person, on the
podcast.
Discord. Yeah, she's 31 now, so I should probably change my slide on.
You're so old. Welcome to the 31 club. I am also 31, so I'm also calling myself
You're
old.
older than
I'm
me,
a
bitch.
baby.
Oh my god.
Baby. Not me being the middle child.
Considering that we're only like months apart.
Right? The
Well,
Goldilocks and old broads.
Keely's birthday's not until March, though, so
True.
she the baby.
True.
Mhm.
She the baby. So what's our first topic now that we've yapped?
Now that we've done yapped it up. Okay.
Not that this entire podcast isn't just us yapping.
Literally.
This is just us filming our yap sessions for documented proof of how hilarious we are.
And I guess pumpkin spice is our unfortunate.
Oh. I have a whole list.
Oh,
Of
girl.
unfortunately.
I would say, unfortunately, I love like just getting my nails done. And because I'm like a broke ass bitch right now, I can't get them done. So I just have like just like a little shiny top coat so that way my nails aren't too ugly. But I miss having my dip powder on because my nails are just not. They're just not there.
I haven't
So
had
this
my
is like what my
nails
nails look
done.
like right now, and they
I
look
haven't had my
disgusting
nails done
and
I
dirty.
like the shine.
The week
Yeah.
my son was born. My son is 4.5.
I do
I'm jealous.
Sheen 80-cent nails.
Yeah.
They slow
Not
me
that-
down while I work, but it's worth it.
I had to prove that there isn't dirt under my nails anymore because that kind of grossed me out.
Basically the same as getting a manicure at that point.
I know. I used like some itch cream from the dollar store to clean
Wow.
out under my nails.
Do y'all remember when everybody on YouTube was using was it anti-shave gel as primer?
Oh my god, the Nivea.
Yes. Nikki Tutorials, you're a menace for that.
There's like a lube that people are using too,
Oh, I've
Oh,
heard
yeah.
of that, yeah.
right?
Honestly, because like when I was in college, like they just had massive containers of samples of lube. So obviously I grabbed one and I was just like feeling it in my fingers. I'm like, this feels like makeup primer. So I did try it.
How did it go?
I don't remember. This was like almost 10 years ago.
Unfortunately, I have horribly sensitive skin and very like acne prone skin, so like I could never do that.
Yeah. Cause it was like a silicone lube. So it just felt like a pore filling primer. So it like
Oh,
the
okay.
benefit professional is what it felt like to me.
Golden.
I don't know any of the lyrics, but it's just
Oh.
me going.
It's like a soda pop, a soda pop. We were saying.
No, I didn't.
We're
I
just-
heard it sounded like you were having a nice time.
Yeah.
We were trying to sing the songs from K-pop Demon Hunter that neither of us know the lyrics to.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have yet to see that, but
It's cute. I
It's a
like
vibe.
it.
Movie night.
Yeah, we should watch it movie night.
I
It's
know.
cute.
I'm so glad we're back on that.
Yes.
Yeah, every week for the one listener who might not be in the loop, which is only the single listener we have. We have on our Discord chat, we have a weekly movie night. And lately we've been doing Halloween movies. So we did Under Wraps, And last Tuesday, we did Casper, which shockingly I had never seen, and it was very
So
cute.
good. So good.
So good.
Classic.
It was
I've
very
watched it so many. I watched Casper so many times as a child, but then I forgot like 90% of the plot because I only really remembered just having a crush on Christina Ricci and then all of the like Rue Gilberg machines that they did for like making breakfast and like
why
and the
are
little
Rube
ride to
Goldberg
get into the layer.
why were Rube Goldberg machines such like a instrumental part of my childhood?
Right? I feel like they're not like as big of a thing nowadays.
Do
Yeah.
kids still? Because I remember.
I feel like it's
This is-
because tech wasn't quite
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
I do
huge
remember
when we
how
were,
my
so it felt
nephew.
super technical.
I remember a couple years ago at Christmas time, my nephew was telling us about this project that he had to do for, I think it was his physics class or something. My nephew's 18. It's very weird. Don't even get me started on that. But he was telling us about this physics project that they had to do, that they had to, him and his friends had to make a Rube Goldberg machine, and they made a Rube Goldberg machine out of household objects, and they basically made it so it poured a glass of milk.
Hmm.
Okay.
And all
Yeah.
out of like
I feel like it's
common
more of
household
just like something for either a school project like that or it's like a TikTok video. Because I think people still
Yeah.
like watching it, but it's like I don't think it's like as amazing because it's almost oversaturated now because we see so many videos of different things.
I see more than Rube Goldberg machines online. I see intricate domino videos.
That too. I feel like sometimes they're kind of combined.
Or like
A lot.
people
Yeah.
build like Hot Wheels tracks throughout their house.
Yeah.
And then they'll attach the camera to the Hot Wheel.
Yeah.
Which just seems
Not the
dangerous.
POV.
Because like a lot of times they'll do like the Rube Goldberg machines and it'll incorporate like the dominoes and the Hot Wheels involved in it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of times lately where they've been incorporating AI in them, and I'm like
It defeats
listen,
the purpose.
I'm not as anti AI as some people want me to be, but I I think that when you're gonna make a Rube Goldberg machine, like make it not AI.
Exactly. Like
Yeah, for
the
sure.
whole reason why they're impressive is because it's so low tech, but like
Mhm.
impressive. Like you're trying to make something like highly technical out of like a bunch of dominoes and a rubber band and a
Did
book.
you guys ever? Maybe this is just my school. We had in my physics class, we had to make a car out of a mousetrap and CDs.
Olympiad in high school,
Yeah.
but it wasn't for my actual class. So I made a car and then and a ramp, and when I was waiting in line to like enter my car ramp thing, I dropped the car and broke it.
Ugh.
Grade was that you were part of the invention convention. So you made up like a fake invention. We had like the invention convention. So you'd make up like a fake invention and then you'd present it. And most of the time they were just like made out of cardboard because you couldn't actually engineer this stuff when you were like in fifth grade. But my like grandpa died. So I spent like a month in Arizona and then traveling across country. So I had to miss out on the invention convention. But honestly, spending a month in Arizona and like going on a cross country road trip, way cooler. But that's what that reminded me of.
I love that.
Yeah.
Closest that I have is I would go to this church thing once a week called Awanas. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
I know what that is. I've heard of it. Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
Basically, it's like there's different teams of kids and they like play like games like with each other and then they
I have a
split
cat.
off into groups. Oh my god. And
You
you're
know,
supposed to
and
memorize Bible verses.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So, but there was like a competition to make a car, and it was like
Mhm.
everyone got the same block of wood, and we had to like shave it and do whatever, decorate it, whatever we wanted to do.
Shave it.
Yeah, like whittle it,
Okay.
carve it.
Here
carve.
I am thinking like a bunch of children are just like using
like a wood shaving,
Yeah.
But
Just the image that popped into my head. It's like, damn, church is weirder than I remember.
Damn.
but I painted mine purple and I put teapot stickers on it. And and then they were like, everyone had to get a weight put on it so that everyone's car was the same weight. And they were going to put it on the top of my car and it was going to ruin how it looked. And I was like, no, absolutely not. Put it on the bottom. So they put it on the bottom and it hardly rolled. But at least it looked good. At least it looked good.
You know what?
I
Being
lose.
purple, having teapots on it, and then it not doing
And
its
not being
job,
effective
it's so
is very
trash.
Keely coded.
I have always been myself.
Because who cares if you have a car that works as long as it's cute?
It was really cute. I remember it fondly. I
Yeah.
think I called it the tea machine.
hmm
So,
That's so funny. That I did think of. Unfortunately, I have been obsessed with the Degrassi franchise lately.
You know
I've kind
what?
of always
Yeah.
been
I have never
obsessed
seen
with
it, but I've heard that it's actually like a really good show and it covers like actual like deep topics.
Okay, well, so I was a fan of Degrassi The Next Generation when it first premiered on one of the Nickelodeon subsidiaries in like the mid-2000s, like in middle school. But I recently watched the show, the junior high show from the 80s, all the way up to Next Gen. And so from the 80s, and then there's an iteration from like the early 2000s all the way up to like 2015. And it's too much of a teen drama. It's a lot. I don't recommend that unless you literally have no life like me.
Yeah. I have been getting fed a lot of clips from the show, and then I'm crying. Because you have because recently it was where Paige and like some girl that she wasn't friends with were like talking in the hallway, and then Paige is like, yeah, it's like we can't sing that song because it just reminds me of getting raped. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
It actually
And
is
I'm like crying.
It actually is a really touching storyline in context. It's a really weird scene if you see it out of context, though.
Like, it was still very touching, but if you're just like describing it, it's just like, oh my God. But I'm just like sitting there watching it crying over like, a couple minute clip of Degrassi that got fed to me on TikTok. Probably with like a soap cutting video next to it.
My favorite thing
love
about
those.
this is not going to be that funny to anyone who's never seen the show, but the original 80s show will end on a cliffhanger. And it'll end like the example that pops into my head is there's this one storyline of this girl that she's going through like DV with her boyfriend, like her boyfriend's like hitting her or whatever. And her friend is confronting her being like, "Hey, I know he's hitting you. You need to like leave him." And she's like, "I don't have a problem. You need to back off," or something to that effect. She turns away from the camera. It goes to a freeze frame, cut to end credits, and then just the end credit song is just do 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 do, and it's just so unhinged. Like, I'm gonna have to send you the clip because it's so fucking funny. Like,
you just can't
Tone
be
deaf.
like
it's
old
so
shows.
tone deaf. And like, there's one episode where it ends with like this kid's parents getting killed by a drunk driver, and he's like hugging his grandma, and then just like usually it ends with that upbeat music. There's no music, and it's
At
like
least they
almost
knew
Why couldn't
haunting.
our DV survivor have the same treatment?
Right?
Rude.
She's a woman.
She's a woman.
That part. I'm gonna do a speed run of mine then really quick. Just get them over with. So unfortunately, I do love shitty photoshops. Today was proof. Itty Rats in the Cave. Classic.
I love how I didn't even have to load the picture and I knew what it was.
To know what it was, yeah.
Because I just know Keely so well at this point. Which, by the way, that reminds me, we're coming up on our 1-year friendship anniversary, by the way.
Oh my God.
It's October 14th, the day we met. I don't know why I remember that. But
I love that. We should do something.
we should.
Right? I was like on a cruise at the time.
Okay.
Funny enough. Because like literally when like everything started in that chat, it was like I literally joined and then I went on a cruise and then didn't talk to anyone for like a week and then I came back. Slay.
Sorry, I don't know why I had to say that right now.
How much has changed in the past year?
Yeah.
Yes, it is insane. And the thing is like, truthfully, the biggest thing I've learned in the last year of being friends with you guys is like, truly your ride or dies will be there through anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it sounds dramatic, but like, it's not. I mean it sincerely. Like, I trust you guys with my life. Like, I trust you guys with everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know myself most of the time. If I'm not up your ass 24/7, something's wrong. Like,
right?
I went to go visit a boy, like, however freaking long ago that was. And I wasn't checking in all day. I was like on a plane and then I was there and like I just like wasn't checking in and I came back to like, are you dead? Like, where are you? Like, are you okay?
Like
my main thing was just that it was like the first day she was there.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Victoria
didn't know if it was just a matter of like her not having cell reception or if it was like actual, this boy fucking killed her and hit her body.
At least you only lost one organ when you were there.
Right?
I keep making that joke, but it's true.
But it did make me feel so loved. I was like, oh, they noticed that I'm gone.
Like,
you know?
There's been a couple of times where you've like taken really long naps, and I'm like, is she okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Because usually I tell y'all if I'm gonna take a nap. I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap. Like, I'm going to take a nap.
Well, even when like our main chat goes silent, Keely makes a vibe check every single day. So you will like at least post every couple hours a number of what you're feeling right now. Mm-hmm. At the very least.
Yeah.
It's kind of like our sign that we're alive.
If I haven't heard a peep from Keely, I start sending her panicked messages. I'm like, you alive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't just go 10 hours without talking to me, bitch.
I know. Literally.
We're so codependent.
We have to live blog. Like, it's one brain cell.
No, you guys don't even, you one viewer don't even know. But, like, we literally need to be up each other's asses. We need to know every movement. And I mean every movement.
Including bowel movements.
I was trying to skirt around that.
Right? Like, there was one day that it's like I was a little under the weather. Well, actually, it was kind of I had a really bad bout of insomnia, so I didn't fall asleep till like 4 a.m. And then on top of that, I wasn't feeling that great. So I slept till like 2 o'clock, and I wake up to a message like, Victoria, where are you? And I'm like, I'm here. I'm just like a little low-key sick.
We're 3 bisexuals with tummy troubles.
Yeah, 100%. It just depends on what direction.
You know, is it possible to know too much about each other?
No,
maybe.
Not for me, not for us. I don't think so.
Ride or dies.
Depends on the day. Like, sometimes I'm like, nah. But as a whole.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't share every movement that I make, but
only the bad ones.
I show the notable ones.
Yeah.
I share the notable.
Yeah. Yeah, if anything that's like slightly significant or insignificant I
Anyway,
just live
what are
blog.
more of your unfortunately's?
Okay, unfortunately, I do love being petty.
No, it's true.
Uh, I'm just gonna say it because fuck it.
Oh, I have one for myself. Unfortunately, I love calling inanimate objects to see you next Tuesday.
My foot just fell asleep and like I was trying to move it, but I couldn't feel like how much it was off the chair because it's asleep and it just like fell.
Both my feet fell asleep the other night when I was on the toilet.
Oh no.
That happens to me sometimes. It does.
It was really
You know what was like the worst thing that ever happened? I like fell asleep on my shoulder like that. And then I just wake up, I like turn over and my arm just like goes it was like a limp noodle arm.
It's like it doesn't belong to you anymore.
Yeah, it like just didn't belong to me and like I just like slapped my cat with my limp noodle arm. And I'm just like profusely apologizing to my cat because my arm is just like I'm like I just can't move my arm and it's just like laying there and I'm like, oh no.
Careful,
It like it aggressively woke me up because like my arm just went.
Careful, they're gonna accuse us of animal cruelty next.
There was that reminds me. I don't remember where I heard this, but there was this guy that was like, I'm really lonely and I'm single. Sometimes I sit on my hand so I don't fall asleep and then I jerk off and so it feels like it's someone else.
Okay, low key, okay, this isn't unfortunately I love. Like, it's really weird vocalizing this. But I do kind of low key love when your arm falls asleep and then, like, that feeling of it, like, coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Like the tingles?
Or, like, if you're really, really cold and then you put a blanket on and, like, that feeling of, like, thawing.
Yes.
I kind
know
of love
exactly
it.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Or like getting in a hot shower.
Yeah. I love that. I don't know why. It makes me feel alive.
Or like, for me, unfortunately, I love getting a Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee in the middle of a blizzard.
Worth it.
Yes.
Worth
I
it.
want an iced coffee no matter what time of year it is. I am one of them bitches.
I love that.
Yeah.
I do love being bougie / overconsumption. I do love being off of birth control. Listen. Actually, don't listen. Just
Do not take advice from Keely if there
it's
are
fine.
any
No
young
accidental
teenagers
pregnancy.
watching.
If
She
there's no risk, I
she
don't
has
want
a breeding kink.
No accidental pregnancies.
It's a good thing that my boyfriend lives in Brazil. Just, just saying that. But it's fun. It's fun. And you know what? I'm very in tune with my body. I'm in tune with my cycle. Okay. I enjoy being off of birth control. That's my unfortunately I do.
You
love.
just
I
enjoy
also
the panic of, like, questioning whether or not you're pregnant all the time. Well, I guess not right now, but...
no. No. Unfortunately, I do love attention.
Yeah, we know, girl.
If I do not have direct attention, like at least once every half hour, I die.
Glossing right over that.
Holding grudges. I will hold a grudge until the day I die.
Listen, I'm not typically one to hold a grudge. I could name one, though.
I will, you know what's so weird, because I will not forgive people for like the smallest shit, but then people who like really, really messed me over, like or like whatever, I have forgiven them. But then like somebody could have like looked at me wrong on a Tuesday and I'm like, fuck you till the day that I die. Like,
What about the lady who told me she hated me for no reason?
she is wild. I have a grudge against her. I do. And I think about her from time to time. I think that affected me more than it affected you.
I just thought it was funny.
She reminds me of, like, I Love You, Jesus from, like, My Old Apartment Complex.
So, this story, I was going down to my car I live in an apartment complex. I was going down to my car to leave to get my son from school, and there's this older lady, probably in her mid to late 70s, getting out of her car, and I walk past her. Literally never seen this woman in my life. Don't know her name, don't know anything about her. I'm just passing her, and she goes, "Hey," and I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm thinking that she, like, needs help with something, and she's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And she's like, "I hate you." Or, no, she said, "I think I hate you."
Important distinction.
And I was like, okay, and I went to my car.
The I Love You, Jesus lady is very different energy, but on, like, the opposite end. Because when I lived in an apartment, there was this lady who, she would, like, run up to my car, and she'd just be like, do you smoke? Do you smoke? Do you smoke? And I'm like, no, I do not smoke. She's like, oh, I really want to buy a cigarette off of somebody. And I'm like, I can't help you. I've literally never smoked a cigarette in my life. And then she's like, I'm not hitting on you. I'm not hitting on you. I swear.
Okay, chill.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't think you were hitting on me until you, like, very hardcore was like, I'm not hitting on you. And I'm like, now are you?
The overcompensation.
And then she ends, like, every single interaction with, Jesus loves you.
Oh.
Yeah. She also likes to give blessings. So one day, I was working at CVS at the time. I was, like, running a little bit late for work, and I opened the door, and there's just, like, a lot of crap in front of the door. Like, there's cans of tuna, like, off-brand Cheerios, there's, like, a half-lit candle, so there's, like, a loaf of bread that was ripped in half with her bare hands. Like, none of this is shit that I want. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm also allergic to seafood, so, like,
no.
I can't eat any of the tuna. But she's trying to do blessings, and I'm like, have you seen the people who live in the house? We're fat. The one thing we do is buy good food for ourselves. But that was so annoying because it was just her leaving a bunch of crap as a blessing. But, like, we
Also,
did not touch any of it.
Leaving tuna at the door of somebody who's allergic to seafood feels like a threat.
Right?
I mean,
Like,
I'm
she
sure
had
she
no
didn't
way of
know
knowing that. But, like, we do not want just, like, random-ass tuna fish in front of my house. Like, please don't. Oh, no! The background! It's gone! Oh, no! Keely!
Oh, no, that cat's gone! No, that reminds me, have I told you guys the story of Crazy Dog Lady?
No.
So, my husband and I lived in our condo in Dallas, in downtown Dallas. So I lived there, I moved in late 2017. We moved out early 2022. My husband moved in 2020, something like that. So there was this lady that lived below me that was maybe like my parents' age, maybe a little older than my parents. And I had run into her a couple of times getting the mail or whatever, and I had introduced myself to her like a handful of times, and every single time she forgot my name, which I'm like, okay, whatever. She acted like she had never met me before. And then things really kicked up a notch when my husband moved in. And she, for some reason, hated him. Like, I don't know why. Like, I don't know if she just hated men or what, but he worked for a very well-known, like, telecommunications, like, cable internet company. And so he was always in his uniform. And at one point, like, there was an outage. It's a really, really well-known company, but I won't say the name for his sake. But there was an outage in our area, and she saw him coming home from work, and she went upstairs and banged on our door, and she said, "You work for such and such a company. You cut off my internet." And he was like, "No, ma'am, there's an outage. I don't control that." And there's several events that, whatever. But this lady also, she listened to Fox News and Trump videos 24/7 at like max volume. To the point where like, the entire complex could hear her. She had like those JCPenney glamour shots of her like 4 Pomeranians hanging on the wall.
I kind of love that though. It's like I kind of want to do that with all of my pets. I'm just gonna take them to JCPenney and get glamour shots.
Her Pomeranians growled at my husband every single time they saw him.
They're the most growly little dogs.
And then when we were moving out, she told the movers they're the worst neighbors in the world. I'm glad to see them leave. We did nothing to her. So we just refer to her as Crazy Dog Lady.
Because she is a crazy dog lady.
She's insane.
JCPenney was kind of a slave.
Also, like, with my experience as, like, I am a person who, I own a little dog, but he is internally a big dog. So I keep him, for the most part, on the big dog side. But he's, like, under 30 pounds. So I could easily bring him over to the little dog side. I just don't. Mainly because the little dog owners, not all of them, are insane.
Hot take.
She was crazy.
Yeah. Well, because, like, a lot of people who have little dogs, they don't, like, actually train their little dogs because they're like, oh, it's like, what's the worst that can happen? It's a little dog. Yeah. But then, you know, you have, like, the little dog pissing everywhere, or they're just, like, aggressive.
Yeah, she would leave her front door open, like the door to the hallway open, and listen to Trump and Fox News 24/7 at, like, 100% volume.
Ugh. Wild.
But all night, too. I'm like, you fall asleep to Trump?
That sounds like a horrible way to live. Like, even if you like the man, like I feel like my IQ would drop. Because he just, like, speaks nonsense.
Regardless of how you feel about the man, his voice is annoying. Lady, listen to an audiobook. Maybe you'd be happier.
Or just anything else. Like, I sometimes fall asleep to the nanny, so I don't think that's much better.
Also, why does it need to be at, like, 100 volume?
Was she hard of hearing?
I don't remember. I don't think so. It was wild. Anyway.
Maybe she just really wanted to blast it, you know.
She wanted to dirty get liberals word of Lord and Savior Donald Trump. Blast the word.
Herald.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was like, my husband moved in, like, peak COVID, too. So, it was like, you can imagine what was spewing out of that man's mouth.
Yeah, just like, hi, it's like, we're stuck here, but we're also stuck listening to this man of an Oompa Loompa.
Anyway, you have any more, Keel?
Not any, unfortunately. I do loves, but I have a couple little life updates, or I have a weird Airbnb listing.
Let's do a life update and then the Airbnb listing.
Okay. So if you see the last episode, you'll remember little Joe. He has evolved. Really proud of the guy. gave him a new look, fresh look. He looks so good. Like, honestly, like, so good. Like, it's meme-ish, but it's, like, slay at the same time. I made him look like a pimp. Like
I was
a
gonna
gay
say,
pimp.
you shared a picture, or your boyfriend shared a
Yes.
picture at one point.
Yes. I will put it in the podcast channel so that you can insert it. But he looks so slay. Hold on. I need you to see it.
It's very important.
It is important. My boyfriend has made it so that I literally have to, like, do nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. I press F and I follow him. And he just goes and does whatever he's gonna do. He gets the achievements for me. He has my, like, thing set up so that, like, it literally tells me what to do. It's like, move! Like, you're being attacked. Move! Or it'll be like, cast this, do that. Literally, it tells me what to do. So it's like I'm barely playing it. It's Passenger Princess of WoW. But it's great. Little Joe's iconic. He also will play Little Joe for me, like, while I'm working or whatever, just on his own time. Just, like, for fun.
Princess of WoW took me out.
To upgrade him. Literally, me. Okay, let me show you. So, apparently, I also am a freeloader. And I put this together because it was like you can see everything that exists in the game and try it on. And you can buy some of it you have to, like, go on a quest for, like, some of it you just can't get or whatever. Pretty much all of this my boyfriend has made sure that I have. So this is what Little Joe looks like. But the pants, okay? Plain black pants. He said that it was like...
Those be birthing thighs.
It was like an eighth of, like, the amount of coins that he had, and he's been playing WoW for, like, 20 years.
Damn.
So, but, you know, that's true love. So, that's my Little Joe update. Other than that, it's the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, and I have been, robbing them blind. I had like $200 worth of points saved, and I got like 8 MAC lipsticks and a whole bunch of sheet masks and like all this shit that I needed. I got a Ralph Lauren perfume, like, anyway, been robbing them blind. So every day a new package from Ulta shows up.
Man, I miss having a paycheck.
Yeah.
Soon. You're gonna get that, like, Aldi money.
Honestly, in this economy, the fact that they're starting at $18.50 an hour,
right?
Yeah. It's more than I make.
In this economy,
yeah,
and cashiers get to sit down.
Slay.
That's them Aldi.
I am like, baby. I'm in my unemployment journey. I am waiting on the recruiter to call me back with them setting up an interview. It's gonna be like really slay because like it's like $33.50 an hour.
For what?
To do like
Was it what
quality
you were doing
control, microbiology stuff. So I think it's a lot of environmental monitoring. So I get to just like a marshmallow, and then I go into controlled spaces, and then I use a machine that looks like it's from Monsters, Inc. And then I test to make sure that there isn't bacteria in areas of a building that there just shouldn't be bacteria, because they're making like stuff that gets like injected into people, and you do not want bacteria anywhere near that shit.
Important.
Slay! STEM girly.
Big slay.
You need to send us pictures of your uniform, an OOTD, if you will.
Yeah.
And is it the same kind of job that you were doing before at
another pharmaceutical company? Yes and no. Like I was always in quality control, but I was doing sample management, and this would be in microbiology, which was what I was doing at the vagina spray factory.
That is literally my favorite part of Victoria's lore.
The best piece of lore. It's so good.
I also just love how she just casually slips it into a conversation.
So when I worked at the
It is the only benefit of working for that piece of shit aerosol manufacturing plant. was
What
that
was
they
the
just
product?
made like mass quantities of like Summer's Eve deodorant spray.
Summer's Eve is terrible for you.
Yeah, it's horrible for you. I don't recommend anyone using anything
Any vagina owners
that was
out
made
there,
at that
if you-
company.
any vagina's owners that are listening to this, if you own Summer's Eve, throw it in the trash.
Yeah. Do not put any of that shit near your cooch. And the weirdest part was like basically like they had like that it was like kind of racist because basically all of like the non-white people worked in manufacturing, and like for the most part it was like immigrants, so not everyone was legal, so it's like people were sharing social security numbers at this company, so it would show up that they were paying like one person $30 an hour, but it was really them paying like three people $10 an hour. And this was in Massachusetts, where minimum wage, I'm pretty sure, is around $15 an hour. Because Massachusetts is super expensive. It's one of the most expensive states to live in the countries. So, yeah, I'm very glad that that company no longer exists.
Is minimum wage most places? Like, what is minimum wage most places?
I know like the federal minimum wage is like $7.25 or $7.50, which is insane.
In what world?
It's insane. It hasn't gone up in years, but yeah. I need to like, because it sums up to, it's like once you're at a point where you're making significantly more than minimum wage, like you are not looking up like what minimum wage is in your area as much. But like I remember when I was in college working at minimum wage jobs, like it was so nice every single time it got raised, but also it kind of sucked in some instances where if you did get like a merit-based raise and then they made minimum wage like 5 cents more than what your merit-based wage was. So then they're like, you got a raise. Congratulations.
I had an
but
argument a couple of years ago with a certain person in my family that you guys would, I'm not going to say who it was, but
okay.
that they basically were claiming that no job needs to have their minimum wage be over $10 an hour for like an entry level position. And I had to explain to them that $10 an hour, I could barely support myself as a single person, let alone married with a child.
Yeah. And also it's like $10 is not what it used to be, because there was like a statistic showing that if you want to have the same spending power in like the 1970s, like minimum wage would have to be $66 an hour right now, which is insane. And now it's like you are lucky even with like a doctorate to get that much.
I have put it in perspective. I applied to over 150 jobs in the last 3 months. Okay, I would say 10% of them offer over 15 an hour.
Yeah,
and like there is absolutely no way we could support ourselves on a single income with that amount of money.
No, not at all. Even with like dual income, it's like I am very fortunate that I work in an industry that just pays well above the standard. But as like a single lady with a house, like even me making, like if I get the job that pays like $33.50 an hour, even that is a struggle to pay bills.
So we prepared a couple of Zillow listings or Airbnb listings in Keely's case. It doesn't look wild, but it's wild. Okay. So this is Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and it's $1.7 million.
Mm-hmm.
6 bed, 7 bath, 5,920 square feet. So the first picture is a very normal looking, very millennial looking house.
Yeah.
If you scroll through, like, there's the kitchen, there's some odd flooring choices, whatever, and then you go to the backyard, and there's just like 2 random red doors that have, I think, bathroom signs on them.
Mm-hmm.
For some questionable reason. And then there's this, like, weird back house, I'm assuming is, like, a mother-in-law suite or something to that effect. There's this bridge. And then there's a tree that looks like it belongs in the Game of Thrones or some shit. And then there's just a statue of a snake on a rock.
Okay,
It's kind of a sleigh, though. I kind of love it.
I also feel like somebody got murdered out here. I don't know why I get that vibe, but I do.
Ooh, I like the snaky
reminds
stare.
Me of Insidious.
The snake is the railing on these creepy looking stairs.
I kind of
Yeah.
like that.
I kind of vibe with it.
It's weird.
Oh my god, the
I do like
cave?
it.
That's kind of cool.
What is this statue? We're not supposed to go ahead. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Is that like a dragon carved out of a tree trunk?
I have no idea. And there's like a monkey-looking thing.
Like, it looks like something that they stole from, like, a island in a cave. And then they put it in to this cave, and now the whole entire house is cursed.
Why do I feel like they, like, stole some Japanese artifacts?
Sorry,
That pagoda.
My dildo just got delivered.
I'm sorry.
Oh my.
2 days ago, it was supposed to have delivered. It wasn't
little
freaking
freak.
there, and I was like, "Who the fuck has my dildo? Like, what is going on?" And I was like freaking out. I was like, "Somebody has it. Like, what is going on?" Like, he emailed the company, whatever. And so then I was like, I just have to like ask my mom. I was like, we have a very open relationship, so I was like, I'm supposed to be getting a dildo. Like, and she was like, I'll keep an eye out. So she just knocked on my door and she was like, it's your dildo. Anyway, sorry.
You little freaks. Get your freak on.
Later,
Yeah.
later. Priorities podcast first. It looks like a park to me.
It does. It
Yeah.
looks like a botanic garden.
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Mine is next on the list. So we'll scroll through my Zillow listing that I found. So I found
wow.
a castle in Newport, Rhode Island that is on sale for $22 million.
How on theme? You're wearing a Newport shirt right now.
I'm wearing a Newport shirt because I like to pretend like I'm rich. So it is pretty much on an island all by itself. And then you scroll, and then, you know, they got like an actual little castle wall.
This looks like a wedding venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, gorgeous. And then, you know, you keep scrolling, you see up close of the castle wall. I didn't actually look through this too much. I just saw that it was a castle and went like, okay.
I love the picture of the entryway that just looks like a painting of John Lithgow.
Yeah.
AKA the voice of Lord Farquaad.
Yep. And then you scroll, and then you see what would be like a wedding entrance. Like, you would walk along that to get married. And then
The pictures would be beautiful of this location. That's a
Yeah.
$22 million house? Jesus Christ.
yeah, $22 million.
Affordable.
And then you scroll through, and then there is a picture of an old dude, and then some balls, and then there's a globe.
Not the balls.
I didn't separate those in my mind.
And then a yellow room.
That's so yellow.
like a very yellow room with like
Are those
pictures.
peaches?
I think so. There's a couch with some questionable fruit on it that are
does look
maybe
like-
peaches, but there's like little circles on them. I'm not sure.
They look like butts.
Yeah. Then like a view with like a staircase case and like the questionable fruit couch is a set, so there is an ottoman and like another little chair. And then there is a room that has a whole lot of curtains in it. But it looks very pretty. Like there's a pretty green
Giving Sound
couch.
of Music curtains.
Yeah, like it's very Sound of Music. And then like a cute little entryway with a staircase, and it looks like a pink kitchen question mark, or is that just how the lighting is bouncing off that couch? But
I
it's
don't know.
very pretty.
What is making this $22 million? It looks so small.
I feel
Yeah.
like when you're looking at it, like you're like at first glance you're like, oh, that's normal. But then like the longer you look, you find things and you're like, whoa, wait, what is going on?
Yeah.
love what-
This is
the
also
room-
in Newport, Rhode Island. So Newport is just
The room with the pink couches, the light fixture
Yeah.
in that room is so pretty.
I love
Yeah.
that.
like it is a very, very bougie place to live. Like, because Newport is where you kind of go if you are like really rich for like vacations and stuff. Like they're known for like going sailing and stuff like that. So when me and my friend, we'll kind of always go and we'll like dress up and try and look as rich as possible. But I'm also in like, you know, a $20 Old Navy dress kind of vibe.
Oh, I love the kitchen. Like, I kind of love like the mint green.
Yeah. Like everything is just so pretty in this house.
It's very 50s.
Yeah. And then there's like this cute little patio that like overlooks the ocean. But that's really where the $22 million comes in, because it's like literally like on the beach in like Newport, Rhode Island, which is just a bougie ass area to begin with.
Mhm.
Like a little bit of like a coastal vibe.
These people love yellow.
Yeah. And then there's just like bright, like orangey pink like countertops.
These people love yellow and some patterned curtains.
Yeah. And then views of the water, like a kind of boring looking bedroom, a yellow
Bold
bathroom,
choices, I will say.
like dual sinks.
You know, at least they made choices. Some people
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
are boring as fuck.
They took a direction. Got
Yeah.
from the
Yeah. And just like all around ocean views.
I feel like I've seen this location in a movie or something.
Yeah.
It's giving nights at Rodanthe.
Yeah. There is a patio, like deck area in the little like top of the castle thing. That looks hella cute. And then views of the water from like the top of that little castle thing. Like this is gorgeous.
I love the last picture that's just like the teeniest, tiniest little arrow pointing to where it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I like that the last image that I see is an ad for Liberty Mutual. Bundle and save $950.
That's some good savings.
Yeah. Because you need to save all like $950 when you're buying a $22 million mansion.
Well, mine is a missile silo in Roswell, New Mexico.
And now for something different.
Yeah.
So it's underground, as missile silos are.
Yeah.
You
I like how
can-
the second image is of a couple.
Yeah, it's important. You can rent this place. Let me pretend.
Not the
check in.
69 photos, nice.
Yes, it's not nurse.
It is $684 for one night.
Who these people?
So it's
They're your
completely
hosts,
underground.
okay?
It's very like Cold War themed, which makes sense because it's a Cold War bunker.
Mhm.
Not the
Um,
Cold War theme.
it is like very strange looking. If you scroll down,
Those stairs are
yeah,
scary.
yeah, the
I'm
vibes
not
are
a fan.
crazy. Like
I
knowing that
walk
it's
up 3 flights of
underground.
stairs. I walk up 3 flights of stairs daily, and that scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Also, can we take a look at the caricature? There's the caricature drawing of, I think, of the hosts. Like pop
I haven't
off.
got there. Jesus Christ, they have so many framed photos.
Yeah,
You got enough frames?
yeah, it's
Did
very
you buy out Amazon's entire stock of frames?
very very Cold War. But
I like that they
there's
had
some
to highlight it.
Do you see the skeleton?
No,
Just keep scrolling.
I'm still on the frames.
Like what? Like why
These
is
are
there just like
terrible
Halloween
pictures.
decorations?
That picture is terrible.
Like the weird thing is like some of it just looks like kind of like a normal house, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, the windows are just not pictured. You like would low key forget that it's like
Not the caricature.
Yeah.
that
Why is
it's
his
like
head so big?
underground. And then all of a sudden you get to like these weird, like whatever that cylinder room is,
Okay, that picture, all of a
or
sudden,
like
first
that
picture of the cylinder-
industrial looking area that looks like you're
that
in, like,
first picture of
warehouse.
the cylinder in the middle of the room looks like my toddler took it.
yeah.
Did the man get down on his knees to take that picture? I mean, sorry.
I was gonna make a joke about getting down on your knees, and I decided not to.
I was like, there's such delay in that joke. I was like, okay.
I was holding myself back, like physically.
Also, what's up with the rocket ship on the wall next to the dining table? It looks like something I would put up in my child's room. It looks like you
Listen.
got it in the kids section of Hobby Lobby.
Listen.
And I mean that
okay?
as an insult.
Also, I would just like to mention Roswell is fucking incredible. I went to Roswell one time, and I went to the Alien Museum. I got.
I'm not
to
laughing at
hang
you.
out-
I'm laughing at this picture of just the guy with his dogs out.
Yeah.
Not the grippers.
Yeah.
You know, it just has a very eerie feel. Like if you're just looking at that and you're thinking about the fact that it's so deep underground,
dark.
there's just something
Yeah.
like creepy about
Like,
it.
I just like having like sunlight in general. Like I'm a big fan of a cruise. I have yet to do like an interior cabin, but like the idea of just like going on a cruise ship and not having like a window when I could like, go out on the deck whenever I want. Sounds
Install
awful.
a shower door. I hate this. Why do
It's
we
Yeah.
uncomfy.
hate so much?
Yeah, it's uncomfy.
Yeah. I'd just be stressed out every time I take a shower.
If I genuinely needed a bunker, like if there was something going on, I'd be very comforted there. But
Also, this man owns
Yeah.
so many hats. Why do you need to put so many hats on display?
God forbid a man have hobbies.
The skeleton took me out.
I tell you, like, why is it there?
Why is anything in that
Is it, like,
Airbnb
spicy
there?
kale? Like, what is
On the bright side, they at least took like a crap ton of photos. So if you do decide to stay in this bunker Airbnb, you know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah.
I just love how I'm just like, okay, it looks like a hallway skeleton.
It's like
He looks
Cold War
friendly.
Museum, and it's like kind of quirky. Okay, there's a caricature, like the hosts are kind of quirky.
Got
Boom,
his grip out.
skeleton.
He looks friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the close up of a skeleton.
It's important.
Like,
He's a key feature.
Does he come with
like, it's giving the same energy as the people who have like that massive skeleton from Lowe's that's like taller than their house.
There's a house,
and then they dress it up for every season.
There's a house down the road from it's down from the rat house. There's a house down the road that they have those. They have 2 of those like 12-foot skeletons, and they dress them up for every holiday, and they keep them up year round.
There is a Facebook group specifically for owners of that, and they like
people sell clothes.
Yeah.
Buy, sell, trade, skeleton clothes.
I hate this.
Right?
Yeah.
Low-key kind of giving Chernobyl.
I am the clumsiest human being known to mankind.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this picture 2 pixels? In comparison to everything else.
Listen, I don't know, but Roswell is a great place to recommend going. They have lots of alien-themed stuff. Like,
why is there just a picture of
maybe
this
not
truck?
there?
Why is there a picture of this man's truck? I don't get it.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Why does any of this exist? Is the question.
Put your grippers away, sir. Put your grippers away.
Mm-hmm.
Not your tour guide, Raul.
Is that the skeleton?
No, the second to last picture is just our caretaker and tour guide, Raul, enjoying some time with his son Andres and playing with a drone. And
like, why is Andres pictured? I like missed that photo.
It's second to last
why would
picture.
The child? Yeah.
It's just the 2 of them just hanging out.
It's like,
oh, there they are.
I live in a missile silo because I'm the bomb.
Slay. Like, why is like Raoul's child featured at all in this? But okay. I live in Rhode Island, so it's like you can go and like tour and spend the night in like the Conjuring House, or like similar type of things like in Salem, Massachusetts, where you're just going to like haunted ass shit.
Yeah.
But it's like that feels less weird than
Isn't the Lizzie Borden house? Isn't the Lizzie Borden house?
The Lizzie Borden house is also like a thing you can go in.
It's a bed and breakfast, isn't it?
I don't know, because like because I'm like not that into like going to haunted shit.
Neither am I, but
so it's like, but it is like a thing where you can go and spend like the night and do like tours of those types of places.
See, here in Texas, specifically in Dallas, we have I recently found out about this. So I've lived in Dallas since 2007, and I recently found out that at night there is a ghost tour of the area around where JFK was shot.
Mm-hmm.
And
like there is, I feel like almost everywhere has ghost tours in general, because I always get ads for the one that they do in like Providence. And then like, you know, if you go to places that are known for being spooky, there's even more. Like if you go to Salem, like there is so many different like spooky tours.
If there's any place where any sort of notorious death happened, there's usually a ghost tour.
Yeah. Because everyone just loves spooky shit, so they just kind of make it up.
Grassy Knoll is wild, though, because there's literally these men that, like, set up folding tables around the Grassy Knoll and just, like, hawk their conspiracy theories.
Insane.
It's kind of insane. Like, there's less of them now than there used to be, because they, like, police, like, shoot a lot of them away. But, yeah, that area is... Also, people always want to go to it. It's an X on the pavement. It's not that exciting. Trust me.
When I turned 28, I went to the Austin Museum of the Weird. I had a fucking
That,
blast.
that sounds so fun.
I
Hmm.
loved it. It was amazing.
I
They
want
had
to
a
go to
whole like
Pigeon Forge.
wax like figure room, but it wasn't like celebrities. It was like there's like a xenomorph from Alien and like
I
creature from
need
the
to
Black
take you.
Lagoon.
I need to take you to the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum in Dallas. Because it's maybe the single worst wax museum I've ever seen in my life.
I would love that. I would
Um,
love that. Roadside
I think
attractions,
if
like
we went, we should just play guess who this wax figure is
it's
without reading any of the signs.
it's as if you asked a blind person to imagine what Jimmy
Yeah.
Fallon looked like.
Yeah.
I
We
love
just
that.
we'll just guess who everyone is and see who gets it right out of the context clues of what they're wearing.
I think I have a picture of myself with the main trio from Harry Potter somewhere. But yeah, it's insane. But also, like, I really want to go to Pigeon Forge because, like, there's a ton of those, like, weird, wacky museums.
Anything like that, like a roadside attraction, like a weird gas station, like anything like that, I'm like so into it. Like I love it.
When and if we ever get to, like, meet up and have, like, a girls' trip,
When we go on a
Which-
tour.
to shock everyone, we've never met in real life. That needs to change.
It does.
Mhm.
We need to plan a girls' trip.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, I think we're all losing steam.
I think so, but it was fun.
Yeah, totally.
It was
fun.
really fun.
Yeah.
I will probably. This episode will probably take me a little while to edit because it's long, and I have my second interview tomorrow.
She's
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed listening to us yap.
Yeah.
Yep, yo, yep, yo.
All half of a person that watches this.
Our one viewer is the skeleton of the asylum.
What do we name him? I feel like he needs a name.
Like Gerald.
Gerald.
He gives Gerald vibes to me.
Erwin.
Erwin.
I love the host with his grippers out in the picture.
Oh my god. I know. For free?
Sir.
For free?
Like,
No free feet.
you learn
No.
nothing.
Oh god.
Literally, if that was my dad, and I'm not even joking, if that was my dad and he was posting listings and his feet were in the photo, I would make him take it down.
Yeah.
Love the free content.
And
If you
I would,
wanna look
I
at
would,
these pictures, go to Zillow.
I'll put the link in the show notes, so you dirty little freaks can have some fun.
Shit. I'm gonna have to send you a lot of pictures for like stuff to insert.
We should nickname our single fan, Dirty Little Freak.
Mhm.
Not that three.
Dirty little freaks.
Oh.
One brain. I swear to God.
DLFs.
The DLFs. The dilfs.
Dildos for life.
Dilfs and dildos. That's the episode name.
Yes, please leave that in because that was really funny. That whole segment, just leave it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
see y'all next episode.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hey, people.